to YouTube. Apparently, I just did the last one while my mic was off. Amateur hour. So, this is day 24, and what I was saying earlier, but none of it got recorded, was that I promised myself 24 days of pushing the button with no direction. Just working them muscles about pushing the button, which I did. And I went on to tell you without the mic that I have some things planned, and I spoke about different things and told you I'm not going to have a niche, and you'll never know what I'm doing from day to day, and it's probably going to be a lot more. It's probably going to be more like 3-hour I don't even want to say the word shows. That sounds kind of conceited, right? Broadcasts, 3-hour broadcasts, and I'll have a mic, I promise. I know that I don't have a mic right now, but it was just 24 days of doing whatever in front of the camera, so I can get used to that, pushing the buttons. Okay, I'm going to play some Pogo. We're going to listen to, who are we going to listen to right now? I think we're going to listen to the Tarot Ship with Jimmy. He's going to do a Virgo, it's a tarot horoscope. From February 1st to February 8th. I was going to listen to Matt Morse because, you know, I like Matt Morse. However, he's going to be talking about the Epstein stuff, and I'm not really sure I want to hear about it. Not that I want to dig my head in the sands, but I don't want to hear about it right now. So I'm going to jump on Pogo, which is not controversial at all, and we'll go from there. Here we go. But this is the one thing I wanted to watch. No longer want to wear a hoodie. All right, let's see.
Don't want your hoodie anymore? Let's transform it. Fold the hood in half and flat. Measure 8 centimeters up from the neckline and make few marks. Connect into a line. Snip right along that line. Here's how it looks after cutting. Open up the neckline seam to create an allowance of about 3 centimeters on each side. Fold this point over by about 1 centimeter. Bring the needle out from the inside to hide the thread. Stitch the lower neckline to prevent fraying. Work parallel from both sides. This is the invisible stitch method. Just pull the thread snug and watch the seam vanish. Now fold the top edge evenly on both sides and pinch the neckline as you sew. Take a small stitch on the left, then a small stitch on the right. The key is to keep your stitches alternating sides and evenly spaced. Make sure the folds on both sides are even, or the final collar won't look right. I share handy sewing tips every day. If you came across this video, leave a heart to show your support.
Let's see what it looks like at the end.
Best. After a quick press, you can style it up as a stand collar or flip it down. Inside, crisp and tidy. Outside, seamlessly snug. Was this useful? Your like and save me.
Was it useful? Because our like and save were really important to her. Huh. Daily Refinement eBay Poshmark Inventory System 2023. Never lose an item again. I'm pretty good at keeping track of my items. And this one says, can you drink from the bathroom tap? What? Why wouldn't you be able to drink from the bathroom tap? Clickbait. Let's do it.
Did anyone else's parents tell them that you can't drink the water from the bathroom tap because it's dirty, but you can drink water from the downstairs tap because it's clean? But the bathroom water, it's definitely the same fucking...
Thing is, it came from the same place, but it actually wasn't the same. And I have to tell this because I forget, plumbing now is different. Right, here's how it used to be, and it still is in some older houses. Right, your mains cold comes in, right, and somewhere here you've got a stopcock, which you should know. If you live anywhere, you should know where that stopcock is to turn the water off. The cold water will go straight to the kitchen sink, and then there will be a feed off of it that goes all the way up into the attic into a tank. Now, the water is held there in the tank, and then some of it will go down into an immersion heater that will heat the water, and that can be fired by a gas boiler or a coal boiler or just plain electric. Quite often it's both. And then from that tank there will be a hot feed to your kitchen sink. So your kitchen sink will have a mains water feed in.
Did you know
and a
this?
hot feed. And it will also feed to your bathroom basin. But the bathroom, the cold won't come in off of here on mains pressure. It will come from that tank. Hopefully, if you use a lot of water and your tank has a lid on it, the water in the bathroom tap should be just as fresh and good to drink as the water there. But of course, some families don't draw water from the bathroom that often, and your tank might not have a lid on it. I've been into an attic and found a dead pigeon in the tank. So it wasn't guaranteed to be as fresh.
Oh
or
no.
as cold. It could have been hanging around a bit. And also, if your attic wasn't neatly lined, you could have all sorts of crap come through the slates or the tiles or whatever and fall in the water. And that is why you never drank the bathroom water, because it wasn't guaranteed to be safe. Whereas the kitchen water was.
Did anyone else's
What?
parents tell them that
Did you know
you can't
that?
drink the water from the
It's kinda
bathroom
gross.
tap because it's dirty? But you can drink water from the downstairs.
That was pretty cool to learn. Ooh, Lionel Nation. Do we want to hear him? Candace Owens versus Erica Kirk. The winners, the losers, the
Remember
survivors.
the conversation she had with LBJ?
How many people does he have in his chat? I could imagine he has a lot.
My friends, welcome from a balmy
Let me
New
see.
York City.
1,500 are
8 degrees,
watching.
ladies and gentlemen. 8 degrees. I've got my bonnet on. Got my crazy,
Got my bonnet
crazy
on.
Karen LaFonda bonnet. It's really a beret. But I am ready to go. And first of all, I cannot believe, ladies and gentlemen, how I am absolutely immersed in a subject. Had you told me I would have been this immersed in a subject, I would
Let's
have
see
told
what kind
you
of games I wanna
talking
play.
about. It's no big deal. So what?
I think I'm going to stick with maybe Friday or
So
Saturday
what?
nights
So,
or
Erica
Sundays
Kirk,
for
so
games.
what?
I need to have at least
Listen,
one night
it's-
of game
this
night.
This is look. It'll last a week. It's tragic. There's nothing to this. Candace Owens will come in. By the way, how brilliant is she? How brilliant is this woman? Dear God.
Addiction Solitaire?
The Torquemada
Pogo
of
Addiction?
rational thinking. I thought Candace Owens will come in there, do her thing, couple of hits, couple of rips. That's it. What's there to talk about? We'll talk about Minnesota. Yeah, it's interesting. No. It gets better and better and better.
It really does.
And I can't believe it. I don't even know where to start. I don't know where to start. I hope you saw last night, or yesterday, or today, whatever it was. I did a corollary, a juxtaposition, if you will,
Let's
between
do...
Erica Kirk and Kenneth Bianchi, the moiety, the half of the Hillside Stranglers.
What do you want to see me play?
This is, you, that's a good one. You got to admit, that's a good one. That's a good one. A lot of people are saying, well, look, here's, and I can't do this thing where I put I played the same video that she played, everybody else is playing. I can't do that. You've seen it. What am I going to do? Look how she's holding the tissue up to her eyes. You've seen this. I'd rather just explain something to you. But during the course of this in the 70s, Bianchi and his cousin Angelo Buono were the Hillside Stranglers. And they caught him in Washington. And during the course of this, when they were interrogating him, Bianchi said,
What's
I
a
got a brilliant idea.
trizzle?
I'm going to come up with this idea of
Word Womp. That's pretty good. We'll do that one.
Multiple personalities.
I don't know if I can listen
Yeah,
to
that's the ticket. I'm going to be
what's going
I'm going to
on
multiple personalities. A multiple personalities.
and play a word game, but let's try it
That's what I'm doing.
because I want to see the cute little
And he
beavers.
had like Bill, Dick, Shane. No, Kane was one of them. And during the course of this, there was a tissue, kind of like a box, but there was a tissue, and he went to grab a tissue during the course of the hypnosis, and it was somebody very, very wise who said, "Gotcha. You can't do that during hypnosis because you can't break like the fourth wall and involve yourself in the physical world or whatever it was. but it was this gotcha because this idiot thought he could go on TV because he was so handsome and so
Make
glib
words
and
by
so
clicking or
brilliant
typing letters.
that he wouldn't be
Then
found.
enter.
That he could talk his way out of everything.
Make as many
I
words
thought,
as you
where does
can
that-
before the
what is-
time runs out.
Who is that sound?
Scoring starts when you
Now, but first
spell
I
enough
started
words
off
to
by
reach a
saying,
carrot.
Listen, this can Erica, I keep calling her Erica King.
Oh, we have to
reasons-
turn off whatever that sound is. I'm not going to
This
be.
Erica Kirk, my God, she's a widow. She has her children. Leave
How do
her
I
alone.
turn off
For
the
love of God,
sound?
Leave her alone.
There's
Stop.
no way.
Pick
Oh,
it up.
settings.
Okay, she's not perfect, but by God, leave her alone.
All right, so now I click enter. Okay.
Then I saw it. I couldn't believe what a phony, plastic, performative.
A while's not a line.
schmaltzy,
That's not.
kabuki, this,
Oh, great.
this theatrical. Does she think we're stupid or what? Who's buying? And then, listen, Candace Owens came along and she said, oh, because they came after her. They came after her, Ben Shapiro. By the way, Ben Shapiro, anybody seen him? He's done. He's finished. He's preaching to the choir. So to speak.
Libel?
Ben Shapiro.
I'm
It
trying
was
to figure out
getting
what the
weird
whole
there
word
for a moment. It
is.
was getting weird. People were coming after Candace like mad. My good buddy Alex Jones, love him to death. He and Nick Fuentes were saying she was going through Adderall psychosis or something. He's like, Jesus. Adderall psychosis? The hell are you talking about? She's not psychotic. She's the least crazy person there is. And did you notice this?
Is
I mean,
bile
they
actually
came
a word?
after
Is this
her
that? I don't think
to
this is
no
how you
avail.
spend. Oh, it
and,
is.
And then this fellow, what's his name, Wolves and Finance or whatever these were, and he says, well, you know, I've got this podcast or this YouTube channel where I'm a kind of a forensic, I'm a forensic accountant, and you know, TPUSA, they might be, and they got a word, cease and desist. Cease and desist, you stupid bastard! Don't you shut your mouth! Cease and desist! Cease and desist! And then, all of a sudden, you guys, I love that you guys, hey guys, Erica, you guys, this is insane.
All right, Bella's not a
You
word.
guys are
Sorry,
so
don't
great.
laugh at me.
My husband almost had his head blown off, and
I'm trying to
merch
listen.
sales are up by 25%. Sell. Close, everybody's a closer. It's like Glenn Ross. Don't want to get a copy, don't get this. It's a steak knife.
So what was it?
Anyway.
Bewail? I don't
Wherever
know
this
that
guy
word.
was from, Wolves
Bewail.
and Finance, or
Bewail.
I mean,
Whale,
they
I should have
sounded the
got that
alarm,
one.
and
Ball, I
everybody-
could have got that one.
everybody
Veil.
in the Truth
Red.
Brigade,
Leah.
on YouTube and elsewhere, came out to his
Okay,
defense.
let's continue.
They backed that off. They backed down so fast because we were almost like circling the wagons. Ladies and gentlemen, you know me, live on Pilgrim Media.
no
God
vowels.
bless you. Thank you, my dear
Let's
friend.
mix it
Good
up
to
one
see you,
time.
buddy boy. Hope you're warm.
All right, so we'll spell
Did I tell
gear.
you it was 8? In any event. So it was beyond incredible. Beyond incredible. He just came up, how dare you? And then all of these sites and all of these people were just, it became a force field, a platform, a party all its own, like nothing I mean, it was something. And I'm trying to tell people, and I said, and you know I'm doing this WABC overnights, it's my night off tonight, but normally from 1 to 5 a.m. And I'm telling you, listen folks, you know, you can talk all you want about
Where's he a DJ?
Minnesota, which bores
I didn't know he was a
the
DJ.
living out of me. There's nothing to it. I mean, you want to see a picture of that? Can we see a shot of that? That
Not a
car
valid word.
turning? Can we see that again? With his recruiter from? Do we have more on this guy Freddie? What is it? Either arrest him or not. There's no depth to this story. Listen, God bless you. Talk about it all you want. I'm seeing, God, that's nothing. This is the most fascinating story there is.
It really is.
Now here's my question.
one of the
How long
police
do you
get
think before
involved.
TPUSA just closes shop and says, "That's it, we're done. We're 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 we're
Is
we're
Roar?
like the Shinola company. We're like New Coke. How long do you give them? How long? How long? Ladies and gentlemen, Steve, is it Sleeve or of Wizard says the highly trained dogs not finding depth to the story.
We're gonna put it on a
God
little
bless
bit
you. Tell us about it
faster.
all you want.
He's a DJ?
Absolutely.
I didn't know he was a DJ.
God, that's nothing.
Oh, it's
This is the
28
most
seconds.
fascinating story there is.
It is the most
Here's my
fascinating
question.
story.
How long do you think before TPUSA just closes shop and says, "That's it, we're done. We're like the Shinola company. We're like New Coke." How long?
I have
How
no
long?
idea.
How long?
What
Ladies
the
and gentlemen,
whole? What's the whole
Steve-
word?
is it
Don't
Steve
laugh
or
at
of
me.
Wizard says the highly trained dogs not finding the so-called weapon is just a bridge too far. Thank you, my dear friend. That's interesting. It's cryptic. The highly
Granner.
trained dogs.
Like, I have no
not
idea.
finding the so-called weapon is just a bridge.
Ranger.
Fascinating.
Oh, I
We
should have
haven't even
got
gone, by the
that
way.
one.
I hope, I believe.
play this again.
You're referencing the actual case itself of the, you know, that thing's a dog. What about Erica filing a motion for a speedy trial? What are you talking? What are you doing? In most states, as you know, defendants have the right to a public and speedy trial. Sixth Amendment. Public. We don't want it to be the Star Chamber. We want it to be out in the open. A public trial so that people can see it, and speedy trial. Justice delayed is justice denied. There is not anybody, my dear friend, anybody's leave. Is it Steve? Did I get your name right? Did I get it? Sleeve or Wizard? Or Civ? I can't see. My eyes have seen the glory, but thank you. Have you ever seen anybody, any defendant who ever wanted a speedy trial? No. Nobody wants a speedy trial. Nobody. You want to get railroaded? Give them a speedy trial. Take all the time in the world you want, my friend. Take all the time in the world you want. Don't ever let anybody turn that clock on. So what she's doing is, so Erica says, I forgive you. Okay, and I remember I said that at first. I said, she's got to do that because she's a Christian. Okay, fine. Well, if you want to forgive the guy, don't railroad him. Don't say speed.
Oh, I got the full word this time.
If this guy makes it a year, good luck. Don't buy the green bananas, my friend. If they don't put him in some super duper high stakes security, they will Jeffrey him so fast it'll make your head spin. And who's going to question it? Well, he was a little bit daft. Hell, he had that girlfriend with a fuzzy. He's a gay man. Did you know that? He's a gay man. And his girlfriend, for whatever transition, had a fuzzy hat on, like a fuzzy hat. See, they're crazy. Of course they did it to itself. He's crazy, right? Who's going to question it? You buy any of the story? We can go through it. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. And you know who that is, right? Tash Patel. He's not looking for this. Pam Bondi. They're letting all this Epstein file stuff go. That's a waste of time. Isn't it great? STDs and pictures of people barking like a dog. Okay. That's going nowhere, my friend. Oh, man. Let me ask you a question. Stupid, right? Would you vote Candace Owens for president?
I think I already
You think
did
she could be
Sam.
the new face of the
Did I
new
do
Republican Party?
Sam?
Who
There's
thinks
no room for Sam. So,
she has balls so gargantuan,
Axe.
so elephantine. They're like boulders.
Oh, I
She needs a
did
wheelbarrow.
Axis
She has
already.
varicose
I'll just do
huevos,
Axum.
culones.
Because I don't know what comes after this.
She is the toughest hombre, and I don't say that in any way. That Brigitte, oh. I told her a long time ago, not that I've never spoken to her. Never spoken.
So what did I miss?
So I can't say, we're friends. I think
I thought I put Max's
But
up there.
I've said the ultimate.
Maxie.
You know, kind of.
Mame and Max.
I don't know why you're wasting time with that Brigitte Macron thing. All right? Just between you and me. It's not worth your time. Be careful with it. Be careful. Okay. And that's what I thought. To show you this woman's luck. You know what old Brigitte did? And Manny Macron, you know what they did? They started arresting people. They started actually arresting people in France for saying what she's saying. Thus, changing the PR vectors, the PR platforms, the immutable expatiation vector, where those individuals who actually to think that somebody at the French government would say, yeah, let's go after them now. What are you, an idiot? It just changed. New prediction. The case gets settled for an undisclosed amount, a de minimis amount, or it just goes nowhere. It's lost its panache. It's lost its vector. Ladies and gentlemen, you know me, love him. Her name is Stay Positive. Get it? Pause? That's funny. TPUSA 2.0 sending cease and desist letters are bizarro. The stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Thank you, by the way, dear friend. Stupid. To some what? Some YouTuber.
That was the dumbest thing they've ever done.
What are you
And they've
nuts?
done a lot of stupid things.
Ignore them. Go away. What are you doing? Cease and desist. You just, all of a sudden, the ears are, cease and desist what? Did you hear what happened? What happened? They said a cease and desist. Those bastards. What the hell's a cease and desist? I don't know, but you just made this guy a hero. How stupid are these people? You know what I do? I'd say thank you very much. Folks, hi, my name is...
I didn't know that he was a DJ. I'm really interested.
Or have her say, I'm going to spend some time with my family. Literally. You know when they say, what about her kids?
I'm
What about
interested in
Barbie's
finding
family?
out where
What
he's a
about this?
DJ.
What about his funeral? Where's he buried? What the hell's going on with him? After this little creep, when she lost me, was showing the hand when she's hunkering over the over his casket, showing his hand, that made me sick. Sick.
It made me sick.
There are people who have the loss of a pet who wouldn't show the indicative that they schmaltz it up like that. It's
So
disgusting.
awful.
Disgusting.
This is not a word.
Dave is Kenneth. TPUSA
I
has
just
the
put
worst
stuff
I've ever
up there.
seen.
Don't make
Absolutely.
fun of me.
I would say, Erica, you're going, my friend. You're going. What? You're going. You're going away. We're going to send you and your kids on a cruise. They're too young. Shut up. Go away. Go away. Go away. Whoever said you're good at this? What are you? Who are you? This is like Kathy Lee Gifford. Remember the old? Remember when she was on Name That Tune? Da. She's like Phyllis George or Mary Hart. She's all bubbly and hey guys. My blood boils with that. Hey guys.
He does that so good.
Great. I love the emojis. 6 days after her husband, he's probably still on the slab being siphoned with a subclavian spike. He's not even done up. And she's, hey guys, with her rings on, these gaudy gold and the gold lame, and she's there in front of me. Hey guys, you're working so hard. We're up by 250 million. Merch sales is up. Early quarterly. She's doing like a Glenn Ross. Like
I didn't get yes. I didn't figure out
you
yes.
Stupid. People. You. I know you were. You were shocked. And then to bring these people in, you know they're going to be recording this. We're making a different. We're going a different direction. These young people work there. Look, I know there's a story behind it, and maybe there might be something we don't know about. But it's the dumbest thing. Why?
Now I'll do yes. I don't want to lose yes
They're going to be
twice.
recording you. These people that were saying you were telling everybody they're working 90 hours a week. 90 hours a week. They give their life to him, and instead they should have brought her out. If you have to, I say, do me a favor. Cut this beauty queen. Oh, what about this? Hi guys, believe it. She's just giddy. She wants to be Barbie. She thinks she's just so.
She
hot,
thinks
so,
she became a
so
superstar.
laden with
She
poker
thinks
tutors,
she
like,
has
you know you
Charlie's
won her.
star
She's
power.
basically- Hard to believe I'm a Christian, isn't it? Fishman says.
I find her repulsive.
Fire without cause, without have a lawsuit. TPUS, or do we just live in a cold, mean world? You know, I don't know about that. Thank you for that. I don't know if it's an at-will employment. I don't know. I have no idea. And by the way, a lot of these people. I'm not going to sit there and go through the financials of a corporation. I don't know anything about this. I don't have any idea. But the thing is that TPUSA, do you think that the problem they're going to be going through is a couple of people asking questions about whatever? Are you kidding me? How stupid. Nobody cares about this. Irish Rebel says, Candace really loves Charlie as a friend.
I can't come up with any words on
She's
this
very
one.
loyal. Thank you for supporting her.
My
Oh,
mind is
absolutely.
going blank.
Let me
Maybe I
tell you
shouldn't be listening to him while I'm doing this.
I have nothing. I don't know her. So when I say this is about what's right. I can't believe it. What I would do, what she should have done, Erica, is just say, we're going to bring these people out. These are some of our scholarship winners. We put people through school. We paid a mortgage. We're helping people. Here's a biblical verse.
Is
Talk
Sony
about the Bible.
a
Damn
brand
it.
or is it a word?
You
No,
know,
it's a
I said
brand.
something. I didn't mean to say. I said, God
Don't
damn it,
laugh
talk
at-
about Jesus. That's not what I
Don't
meant.
laugh
What I'm
at
saying
me.
is, talk about what it's about. And here's the woman, by the way. Charlie said, under no uncertain terms, women should be home taking care of their kids. And what's her name doing? Does she know her kids? Who's taking care of them? She's not doing all this stuff. She said
Nobody
basically
knows where the
with a
kids
one-year
are. That
steward
scares
back.
me.
Dear God. Nobody cared anything about TPUSA. It was about Charlie. It was about his message. It's
It was
the fact
about
that it's great.
Charlie.
Nobody cares about merch sales and
Nobody
orders and
cares.
donors and oh my. You remember Jackie Kennedy? Remember this conversation she had with LBJ? What if you heard Jackie? Jackie said, "How are we doing in the midterm? How does Iowa look? Okay, yeah, okay. What about this? You talk to Mike Mansfield? You would be able to believe it. You're saying, wait a minute. If this is my wife, this is my relative. There are people who've lost their pets who weren't able to talk for a year. And she says, hi, don't forget, Charlie would want that. He's lying to you.
Nosy.
I'm so sexy. You know I'm sexy. You know you'll want me.
Jan.
You see her old boyfriend? What's that about? Then we go to the fourth one. He keeps scrolling. Fourth one. Chuka. Mitch Snow.
This was a good one. I'm glad we chose this
His
podcast.
son verifies everything makes no sense. November Renaissance, whatever the thing is. She's doing industrial films for CIA. She's a spook. Or at least it seems like it. Her mother's connected. Here. Ah. All this could have been avoided if she just got out of the picture. Nobody will be talking about it. Nobody will be. Even Candace would have said, "Look, she's not here." I don't know. But no, not Erica. No, God, this is my time. I've been here the whole time.
This is
They
her
want me.
time.
This is just like Hillary Clinton.
She
Shut
thought
up,
she was
Bill
going to be
Clinton.
famous.
Even when he
Oh
was
yeah,
attorney
just
general.
like Hillary
Then he comes up,
Clinton.
then he
Oh
becomes president,
shit.
and I sit there, and then this Obama comes in. God damn it, I just sit back again. And he told me that stupid Senate thing at me. It's my turn. I should have been the president. I should have been. They wanted me. They wanted me. Don't you understand that? I'm smarter than Bill. Oh, she thought she still thinks. She thinks she's the draw. And she's doing this gratuitous. Save
It's
the
just
Lord.
like her. Oh
Look
my
at this.
gosh.
1202 says, never heard a smile through the phone as clearly as the leaked audio. And what widow gives condolences to the company employees? Didn't like, it was the worst. Why did she even have to do it? She could have just said, my friends, I wanted to say something. Thank you. Thank you for keeping Charlie's message in his world alive. You have no idea
She
how
could have
much
had
you
some
mean to
sort
me.
of grace.
Now, as you can understand, I'm not in any position to argue. Just know that we love you. Remember that if you believe it, and just be very sincere and then leave. Leave people crying. Give people a reason to stay focused. Give people something, a shot that, maybe there is some goodness and sincerity. Not her, though. No. Because she's the cheerleader. She's the cheerleader. Don't you understand how this thing works? She's the cheerleader. You want her. You are mesmerized by her. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So gross.
You love her. You know she's hot. She is. Then she went to the White House. She's some I don't know who it was. The Prime Minister of Latvia. She loves it. And always the same thing. Remember when she was on Fox News, Harris Foster, and Sean Hannity the whole day. She had it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It's amazing that lacrimation. It's amazing how she only hears maybe in one eye. Maybe in the eye that's nearest the handkerchief soaked in menthol.
I just want to clear it. I don't know. Oh, it says clear letter.
How do you cry? How do you cry? Do you have to go through special training to be an actor? How do you learn how to cry? Oh, you want to know how to cry? I'll show you. Sit here. Okay? Tell me when you want to start crying. What do you mean?
I thought I was gonna write Pixie.
It's like mentholatum, like
And I don't have an eye, so no Pixie.
It's funny how her crying she never blows her nose. It's the damnedest thing. Normally when you're crying like that, crying is a very visceral, it's mucosal, it's a lot of things. Ma of many welcome young lady.
She does this too. She'll blot her nose and then she'll blot her eye.
To go like this.
I can't. I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt,
I wouldn't put it back.
but
I don't know anything. I don't have
she
enough
shoved
evidence.
that
I don't
in
believe
my
anything.
face,
Nothing. I don't
and
believe
she's been
anything.
disgusting.
How about with
I regret giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Attempt, or you could take selfies. Could you?
Oh yeah, when she put
don't
up,
even know
there's
what
so
this
much wrong with this. She put up yes. She put up
And
that
you're sending some of the
tent.
best stuff. She's getting the
So
tonight, she's phenomenal.
gross.
She is phenomenal. And here's something else. Listen to what I'm saying. There are people out there who've said, you know what? I don't know what I'm. I'm a Republican, a Democrat. I don't know. Am I a conservative? Am I?
Oh, you can't see all the letters. I didn't know that.
We made people
Here,
believe
let me
in Christianity
let
and
me
in
put this
conservative
here.
theology. And you know, people say, you know what? And I like him. So sign me up. Candace has a new group of people out there who will do whatever she wants. It's a new group of people. I will be on them in a heartbeat. Let me tell you something. If you remember on September the 10th, I could not believe how many here had a loved one, a child, a grandchild, a niece, a nephew, somebody young, who was absolutely devastated by the loss of Charlie.
I was
how many of you had
absolutely
it? How many
devastated.
of you? And you thought to yourself, I didn't even know you liked him, loved him. You listen to Charlie every day. I had no
Every
idea.
day.
I had no idea. He's telling people, no sex before marriage, go to church. He took the trans question head on, was very respectful, didn't back down. Very smart.
Very smart.
Very smart. Really brilliant.
They thought they were
And
going
all
to be
these
him.
people wanted to come in. Remember that creepy kid they tried to push? He lasted 30 seconds. I don't know who he was. He had a weird name. He was gone. He had like a Rolex. He was gone. Ben Shapiro tried to move in. Gone. Creepy. Gone. And they're coming at Candace. Now, there's a lot of folks out there, and I'm going to tell you right now, and there's a lot of folks out there, whether you like them or not, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't like people. If they happen to say something I agree with, good. But I'm not their apostle. They don't speak for me. But when you've got Laura Loomer, Alex Jones, Nick Fuentes, Ben Shapiro, all these people going batshit crazy over Candace, you're cutting your own throat. You're getting involved.
I didn't
in
know that you
something
couldn't see.
You don't believe. You're bringing in enemies you don't need. Why
My
are you doing it?
apologies.
It's like Bruce Springsteen who comes up with that stupid song. Thank you there, Stevie. Bruce who comes up with that stupid song about Minnesota because he basically owes the shadow government. God knows he got that dirt on him. You owe him. But why would you do this? Why would you involve yourself? Why would you pick people love Candace Owens? They love Charlie. They don't love Laura Loomer. And that's without, listen, she said some stuff I kind of like. Some of the stuff she said is gutsy. Some of the stuff Nick Fuentes says, I like what he has said. I mean, agree with some of it. Alex is OG. He's the big dog. But why in the name of God would you come after him? Why? Unless you're being paid. Unless you're on the payroll. Unless somebody comes along and says, you're the guy. Yvette says, I'm surprised at the commentators who won't spend 5 minutes looking at a different perspective. You are a voice of reason who give us real information. Well, thank you for that. Thank you, I appreciate it. Alex says, Power Shield,
wait.
USA, Epstein vibes. You see what you're doing? Thank you. Do you see what you're saying? You see what you're saying? You're feeling, I'm trying to say something. Wake up. Wake up to what's happening. We need your humor and wisdom in times of this. Thank you, Alvin. I appreciate that. You know what? The humor sometimes is hard to find humor, but it's true. It's incredible. It's
He is so
incredible.
smart.
I'm finding myself
He's funny.
listening to a lot. Look at this. I love this. Why nothing from cable media? Nothing. Oh, even from the left. Oh, absolutely, Sean. Those rat bastards. Let me tell you something. Two things.
Those rat bastards.
In 2000, I want to say 2016. I like what people say. I want to say, well, say it. I want to say, that was it. You know, remember Moby, that bald-headed dude who's some DJ or something? Moby has this, look it up, said he was approached by, he said CIA, for them to either buy, rent, or borrow his social media account because he had so many people already that he was contacting. Now think about how smart this is. Why do I want, if I want to get to the word out, I come along and I say, okay, I'll get totally awesome here. Totally says, you think Tucker is a Fed? They created to rival Candace. Fuentes found out they pay him off the backs. They pay him off. He backs off of Fuentes unless Fuentes has been a Fed from the get-go. We'll get to that in a moment. I don't think anybody's a Fed. Tucker, I'll explain in a moment. Tucker is trying to land. Tucker's a good guy. I think deep down inside he really wants. He believes what he's saying, but he doesn't spend enough time on it. He goes to the next one. People think I'm all over the place. They say, Tucker, land on a flower. You're like a bee. Pollinate it. Pollinate it.
He said,
I found
land
out-
on the flower, you're like a
Baron
bee.
Coleman, so glad I did. Baron's excellent. You know who's damn good too? Is Jimmy Dore.
Oh,
Dore.
Jimmy is
There's a lot of
hilarious.
people out there who were terrific. We gotta have like this
He is
enclave. I love
hilarious.
they're great lawyers, by the way. Candace would be a phenomenal lawyer.
I think,
Prosecutor,
oh yeah, she would be a good
that's another
lawyer.
thing. Let me go back to Moby. So Moby said one time he had a lot of people. So he's, and I don't know whether he went through it or not, but think about it. I'm CIA. And I want to get you because you're somebody that I like. You're somebody who has a big following. So I grab your group and I say, can we have your group? That's what they did to Rob Reiner. Rob Reiner, remember Rob Reiner, right across the court. Rob Reiner.
What?
With the,
Rob Weiner had to do what?
Putting up all this stuff. Was it Rob Reiner? This guy was putting out 24/7. So look at USA ID and those. That was the cover for a lot of these focuses. They took his account, in my humble opinion. I would be surprised. And then when he got done, they said, okay, Rob, he shut it down. Remember, he had to go to quote rehab to relax. You don't go to rehab. Rehab is not a Club Med. It's not a. You don't go for saunas and massages. It was weird. I thought the same thing for De Niro. De Niro was putting out too much. Springsteen. Remember Springsteen had that DUI case that kind of went nowhere, which is fine. Karen, hang on a second, just a second. Let me see it right here. I wonder if now to see your kindness. You're very, very kind. Karen says, Andrew K. says to Candace, stay low. It should have been you or Tucker. Why has the FBI or state authorities ever investigated how he knew? Oh, COVID? Oh, are you kidding me? Why does the FBI? The FBI doesn't do shit. Pardon my friend. I don't want. I'm normally not a cockroach potty mouth, but you've got to be kidding me. They don't want to get involved in that. They don't want to get involved. But listen, you also have to be
There's
even
only
careful before you
two
start saying
vowels,
who is
so it would
responsible.
be ED.
Remember, all we know is this. We're not
So-
investigating this. We're not in the grand jury. We don't have this information coming. They've got the information. So consequently,
Dude.
we merely have the official story. And I'm not buying it. So they say, okay, well then who did it? I don't know. It's your story, not mine. Abby
Deuce.
says, love Hillside episode. Covert narcissism, Erica's behavior.
Okay, so
is
we're gonna have
typical of
duet.
somebody that thinks attention by being a selfless philanthropist. You find quite a few in the not-for-profit sector. Oh, without a doubt. Thank you for that. Absolutely. Yvette says, I tried to mention
Is
JD in my
Ted,
previous super chat, but to no avail.
Like some
Computer
sort of a
says no,
word
please
rather
don't lie.
than
Oh,
a
I know that.
name?
I don't get that. I don't get that. Why people act that way. Steve says, Candace, episode 282, local sheriff's bomb sniffing canine. Oh, yeah.
Oh, we can go through the story. There's so many. If I could go to a big whiteboard, I'd say we have the event, we have the crime, we have Erica. Erica took it to a new level, my friends. Erica took it. Erica said, and you know who were the most intuitive? Women. Sorry, women can smell bullshit. Pardon my French. Better than anybody.
She does that.
They know it.
She's like this.
I'm telling you.
She has like,
That's where I go.
she'll go
What do you
like,
think about
she'll
See,
like
the law,
wipe
people
her
have
nose
jury
and then
duty.
she'll wipe
You
her
gotta find out what
eye
the main witness
and there's
thinks the jury
nothing
like that.
on
Nobody's
it.
buying this stuff.
Like nothing.
By the way, where's a
And who would
Where's
stick
the-
it on your eye?
Charlie's parents? Where's he buried? Do we ever get a ballistics report? What information do we have? Can I see the autopsy photos? Do you mind? Can we see them, please? Can we have some independent analysis? Can we get Michael Bodden in there? Can we see the actual entrance wound, or was it an exit wound? Can we do the through and throughs? Can we see somebody independently evaluate this? Don't forget, Michael Bodden was the one who said that the Epstein story was ridiculous because of two reasons. Remember, highly bone thyroid cartilage. That is not a sign of suspension ligature. That is forensic, my friend, forensic. Remember something. When a lot of people say, you know,
All
what do
those
you people
vertebrae in
know
his
about-
neck,
See, I
they're,
remember when I'm a child of a
they're,
red pill during you know the story about 9/11, and I mean, there was physical evidence. There were experts. There was architects and engineers for 9/11 truth. There was Richard Gage. All these people. That's what I went on, not what I thought. So a lot of the information from the forensics people are going to be critical. That's really what's going to make. That's going to show what's happening. That's critical in it. So it's not just that we're being, you know, we're experts in it. It's legit. Anyway, I don't know how anybody thought, because what people are saying is this. Remember this. They're saying one theory, one
All right, I'm gonna let it
hypothesis,
get-
unproven is that what Charlie was going to say about Israel or Gaza or whatever, it was posited, was so problematic to the group.
deduct.
He had to be
Yeah, I got
dispatched.
that one. These are
Hypothesis.
cute, and I
Theory.
did do, oh, I only
Not
did
proof,
2 words.
theory. There's old Sparky.
I thought I did
Great work,
cut.
Rhino.
Oh, I might have
said-
put
I
2
said,
Ds.
Will do. Thank you. By the way, thank you for following her at Lynn's Warriors. She's going right now berserk. She's right now dealing with people about this lawsuit with the victims of social media. People are being affected. Social media right now is the fentanyl for young people. So anyway, thank you for that. But let me just tell you something. There's no proof of this. It's a good hypothesis. You see, we are cops. Cops develop leads. Cops develop, you know, not probable cause versus reasonable doubt. We come up with enough to get a warrant. Is it true that Charlie was visibly and openly disgusted with the Israeli policy? That's a big deal. You don't want Charlie Kirk all of a sudden saying, wait a minute, I've got millions of people that I can change like that. People who are brand new voters. So, if that is true, what do? You whack him? Make him a martyr? Which is what he is. And have that information come out? I don't know. Remember, not everybody's stupid. And not everybody's smart. I have a very simple idea. You let them go away. You don't create a spotlight on them. So that's one thing. People are also saying, well, it was obviously Mossad. You don't know what it was. You don't know what it was. If you're going to have somebody do that, you don't give it to them. You give it to somebody else. Karen says, Charlie trusts Eric Kirk, the head of TPUSA, yet tells others he's going to be taken out the next day and not EK.
I can't
don't
believe
believe any
he
of
told
this
all those people that he thought he was
I
going
don't
to be
believe-
taken out, and they let him.
I don't believe, Karen, that Charlie really was thinking about that if anything happens to me. Charlie Kirk was not TPUSA. Charlie Kirk was about Jesus and God and righteousness. And listen, there's a lot of folks out there who are now Catholics and very serious. You know, you don't have to be of faith yourself to understand the sincerity of what's going on. I don't think for a moment he would even want his wife. Why does he want his wife? He just said women should be at home raising their kids. I think he'd be aghast if he's always happy. So what are you doing? What about my message? What about my message? Why was she lying about she has no boyfriend and this guy's nasty? Whoever these people are. What is this? I was in China? Yes, I was in China. And I was in Romania.
He does her
How
so
about
good.
the minister?
She's all like,
I'm sorry.
stop.
No offense, sir.
Stop. It's like, oh
Think
my
there's somebody who thinks,
God, stop
Excuse me,
it.
Pardon me, hi. Who are you? My name is Doug Engelbaum. I'm in charge of no shit obviousness. Excuse me, whose idea was it? Pastor, whatever. No. I would have a group of people that I go to. I want you to always run 24/7. Find dirt. Find what we're doing, like negative information, negative research. I want you to find it. Come after it. Don't post it. But I want you to see what's out there that we should know about. Oh my God, what are you talking about? This. Can you believe this? Now, Epstein, you're talking about kids. First of all, don't do kids charities in Romania? This is shades of Oprah. Do these people not know what? No, they don't. They don't know. They think they're impenetrable.
All right, so
Quick
let's
story. I prosecuted a guy one time who we had like 20-something
Yeah,
charges
we're
for
gonna
armed
quit.
robbery. He would come into town.
every Friday.
I'm
around
trying to
the
listen
same
to
people
words
in the
while I'm
same
typing
order.
words. It was pretty.
Every
It was pretty rough.
And they asked him, why did you do it? He said, you know, sometimes you feel like you're invisible. You feel like you're invisible, and you feel like nobody can touch you. Nobody can hear you. You feel like you're so blessed. You go to the White House. Your work, did you see their house? They were.
Oh wait, this
Charlie
isn't the
cared about
mahjong. This is mahjong center. Let's go
loaded.
back. I wanted to do
And all of
mahjong
the money you can
gardens.
compartmentalize, you can push aside, and the inner, I mean, you can do it. She never hit plus. What did she want to be? She wanted to be beautiful. More importantly, and she wanted someone just like her. Let me say something.
She's
Please, I
wanted
hope
to be
nobody takes this
famous
the wrong
her
way.
whole
You have
life,
to-
and
you have to
she
do it
thought
kind of a,
this was
dare I say,
me.
kind of a profile on this. The beauty pageant world in a few, I'd say maybe this generation, it's over. I don't know anybody, maybe you do, young people who want to go on and be a beauty pageant person. Period. Thank you, my dear friend. Appreciate that. Excellent. Tab fam, thank you, sir, and ma'am, or both. I don't think anybody today wants to go on and be a beauty pageant. I really don't. I think that's from my generation before. You know, she was Miss America. Really? She was Miss Wyoming. Okay. Miss. I said years ago, guess what? Jerry's dating a stewardess. Well, we don't have stewardess anymore. We have flight attendants. Translation, gay. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But it's a different world. By the way, they're very good at that. Stewardesses, models, actresses. She's an actress. She's a model. I think a model. You look like you look at Gay Mala's, daughter-in-law, whatever that thing is that she's married. So it's a different world. She's from a different time zone.
Whatever that thing he's
More than anything
married
else.
to.
Hot and love and giddy. You can hear it in
I'm
her
really
voice.
Cheerleader. Giggling at him tonight.
Sorority girl, mean girl, nice girl, sexy girl, hot girl, mom, oh, Christian girl, hot Christian, spook, CIA, EMP, movie star, held up to a high standard, heralded, respected, revered, the apotheosis, the beatification, the elevation. She's a saint, widow. My God. She's the Yoko and Coretta Scott King and everybody rolled up into one. She's got it all. And she believes in her heart of hearts that they love her. They love her and they revere her.
Who loves her? Who reveres?
What do you think the beauty pageant things are like? By the way, little correction, course correction. In the old days, cheerleaders used to be, hi, give me a this, give me a that. Today, cheerleaders are the greatest acrobats.
Athletes, yeah. Cheerleaders are athletes now.
By the way, can bench 500 pounds. Cheerleading, by the way, is a completely different thing. So anyway, this thing was so spooked up. So somebody said, shut this down. He can't be rehabilitated. He can't be fixed. We'll just pick up where we left off. It's over. TPUSA. Because remember, to the shadow government, to the people in charge, to the deep state, whatever you want to call them, TPUSA is nothing. To TPUSA, this is my bread and butter. We can't shut this down. Dude, this kid would say, there's no more Charlie. What are you talking about? We got rid of him. No, we can still, Erica's here. Forget Erica. She's a lightweight. Shut it down. It's over. And they're saying, no. What about our campus ministries? Ministries for what? There is no TPUSA. It was Charlie.
It was Charlie.
And somebody took care of that. Tyler Robinson, that story. You believe in that?
I don't believe it's Tyler Robinson.
Where's
I never
Where's
did.
Lance? Where's his girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever that thing is? Where's he?
I've never believed that. Not for a day.
Wait until, I'd love to do the closing argument.
Not
Ladies
for
and
2
gentlemen,
minutes.
you see that guy right there? My client? This man is Annie Oakley, Wild Bill Hickok, Carlos Hackcock, the Marine sniper. He's SEAL Team 6. Delta Force couldn't do what he did. Look at him. He took a 30-06 Grandpa's rifle that he had to put together, had to zero in, had to take care of all the calculations. No matter, look where he was. Domes and wind, and he got him right here. Perfect. And by the way, let's look at a picture of all these people. Look at how they're moving out of the way and taking discs out of cameras, and that's all. And you can see all kinds of stuff, folks. We don't know. Is this a signal? I don't know. Then you have one guy who said, no, back there, there's a flash I saw. It looked like the muzzle shot from a window. This wasn't an entrance window, it was an exit. Where's the bullet? What do you see? Can I see the vertebrae, please? No. Can I see it, please? No. Can we do an independent? No. And you know they told Charlie's family, and don't you even think about making a big deal out of this. You've been taken care of handsomely. I would imagine. Shut up. Do not make these people angry. Because remember, if you're ever dispatched, if you're ever erased, the storyline is that you just couldn't take it. And who could blame you? Oh, who in their right mind would make a big deal out of this? But wait till the trial kicks up. Wait till the trial kicks up. See, that's the beauty of what we do. We are the, I don't want to say the conscience, but see, nobody knew what we did. Nobody knew what we were able to do. Nobody knew this. Steph says, thank you. Maybe Eric, BK should go to rehab. You know what? You're right. Some type of a rest period. Punchy says, Candace went max tonight. Oh, I heard her. She was berserk about the tap on the shoulder and the. She has such a great delivery. She really does. I didn't know she was this good. No, seriously. There are very few people. There are people, some people I think are just really good. I will always tell you, Alex Jones is a great. Alex Jones opened it all up. He was phenomenal. Even at 20, he still had it. Still had it. No matter what you say about what he's doing, he was like a Babe Ruth of this thing. She, can you think of any woman? No disrespect. Megyn Kelly? Who? Who's this stuff? I'm going to say this, and I say this with all due respect. Candace Owens is not a woman. She's not black. She's not young. She's not old. She's not a wife. She's not human. If somebody says, you know, Candace is AI, I say, I knew it. She doesn't make a mistake. She never gets upset. I'm sure she got very upset. I think she probably said to Charlie, "Don't worry, Charlie. I got your back, brother. Your own wife doesn't give a shit about you. I do, and you're not going to die in vain. And I got a whole bunch of people behind you." Oh,
She cared.
see, going back to what I'm saying, Candace Owens would like to sit down with her one time and say, "Now listen, you want to do the right thing? You want to do the right thing? You're going to do something called the Candace Owens, the CO seal of approval. Okay? You're going to be the one who says, you know how she would find this interesting. You know, sometimes they have like the kosher seal, or they'll have like a vegan seal, or, you know, they'll have it's okay, you know, it's parva. You're going to have the Candace Owens seal. And there's going to be a whole bunch of people where Candace says, if I tell these people, vote for this person, and I'm going to use this term, but if I say, vote for this person, or don't vote for this person, do you know what I can do? She's the most powerful person anybody's ever seen. How many people do you think she can have at her disposal? Hey, by the way, new people. See, let me explain something to you. I know I don't know about you. My generation, we're in the back now. I'm 67, you know, and all this stuff. We've been around, we saw this stuff. But you know what? I got to think about the next guy. A bench. Because we have to think like they do in 25-year increments. Who are going to be the next leaders? I swear to God, I want to have, it sounds nutty, but if I had my druthers, by the way, you know where druthers come from, the word is like from I'd rather, druther. I'd love to have a summer camp where we bring the young people and their families. We're going to start from square one. We're going to give you the rudiments, the Constitution, the rules. This is it. This is the Constitution. Bible, separate, non-overlapping magisterial. These are all my stickers from all the times I voted. If you don't vote, wait a minute. Candace, I had a bit of a stroke there. Candace can take a combination of the cephalogical vectors, cephalogical meaning election related, cephalogical vectors of these people, young people, who go in there, and I'm going to say, I want you to forget anything about parties. You're not a Republican, you're not a Democrat, you're an American. And you're American, and first of all, we do not play politics. We don't give a damn whether we like somebody or not. If tomorrow, if Ben Shapiro changed his tune, or if Betty Johnson, but if they, fine, we don't care who they are, it's what they espouse. We have a certain core, fundamental belief system that we have to advance. And if Candace represents the key to that. If she says storm the Bastille, that's it, it's over. This is the most important, most critical time ever, my friend. The most ever. And you are responsible for this by virtue of your being. You are it. And they can't figure us out. Have you had friends of yours who say, what are you talking about? My God, would you get off this subject? What, are you obsessed with it? You don't understand, do you? You don't get it. You don't know what this represents, do you? This is, I can wait. Oh my God.
We need to figure out who killed Charlie and why.
Performative electioneering, crowdsourced, activism, and fundamental beliefs or something. Let me tell you what we're about. It's not about left or right or up or down or red or blue. It's about right and wrong. And what they're doing to Candace is wrong. And what this
yeah, they're like going after her. She's a female. Leave her alone like that.
I'm not even going to say moral, but it's wrong. How many people think it's wrong? All hands are up. Where are you new party? Don't have a name. But if we turn them loose, they can wreak havoc. They can change the course of the direction of elections like a camel. It's a new voice. Let me give you an example. Many of you are from out of the country, which is terrific, which I love. In 1972, roughly, in the late 60s, it's kind of a bad example, but you'll see why it was. The Democratic Party was a company.
You know, I'm listening to him in double speed, so he doesn't talk this fast. If it's working your nerves that it's so fast, my apologies.
They were it. You got this? You got this? I love this. Came here from Baron Pod, loved the bio, but saying one name, one label, just like the creator. You two won't let me say the G word without edits. Can you believe that? Just say dog, man. Just say dog. Thank you. Thank you. Say dog. Reverse it.
How stupid. Anyway. So there's this, in the 1960s, like I told you, the Democrats were upset. So Richard Nixon and a bunch of people came to them and said, listen, and Strom Thurmond. They said, listen, we got a new party. Not a party, we're the Republicans. Now the Republicans in 1856, their first convention was in Philadelphia, and they had two platforms. They called them the twin pillars of barbarism. It was polygamy and slavery. This is what the Republicans cared about. This is Lincoln's party. They were. But after the Civil War, and after a lot of folks, frankly, in the South, they didn't like what was going on. And they didn't like civil rights for a variety of reasons, not because they were anti-black, but so forth. So all of a sudden the Republican Party said, here's a tent, come on. They said, okay, have a seat, have some crumb cakes, sit down. And then there were people who were the Tea Party, remember them? Come on in. People who were Second Amendment advocates, come on in. Libertarians, come on in. Constitutionalists, come on in. Reagan, brilliant, moral majority, Christian right, come on in. And the tent, the Republican tent was huge. People who normally wouldn't have anything to do with each other, but now they said, okay, we're going to do it. Because we all have something in common. Oh, libertarians, come on in. You see? And the Democrats eventually, I don't know what they became. They also became the subject of a parasite, of a parasitism that came in and infected it, just like the organized crime did that to the labor union and infected the Teamsters. Well, the radical left, the globalist left, the shadow government came in and took over, infected the Democratic Party. And that's where we are right now. Our good friend Zaman says, once you tasted the truth, you don't want to eat the Fed slop. Oh, absolutely. Oh, listen, I think President Trump, bless his heart, I have no other choice. He's not doing anything that I wish he would do, as strong as he would. But you know what? I still would take him over any of those lunatic people. I have no choice. And what scares me is when he leaves. Because J.D. Vance, that guy didn't impress me in the least. By the way, did you hear the story that, J.D. Vance said he wanted to have a baby because to stop the Candace rumors, which is a little bit odd. But that whole thing, Usha, and J.D., and Erica. Ooh, not Candace. And by the way, I believe that Candace loved Charlie. Not romantically, but they just were two great friends.
She loved him. He was
By the way,
her,
one thing about the Epstein case.
he was her bud.
You're going to see freaks like you never thought even. Okay? You don't know how it is. I can tell you stories. Remember, I've been in New York for a long time. I've been in the show business thing for a long time. Mrs. L got her start in show business. You know, a lot of people in show business. I know stuff that'll curl your hair. And it's part and parcel of this demented group. Let me tell you something. There are people out there who are so evil, it's not even funny. Steve says decentralized voters aren't fooled by dialectics. Absolutely. Correct, sir. And Gudak says Christian Monday, Catholic Tuesday, Shabbat Shalom Wednesday, whatever it is. Remember, there are two provisions of the Constitution that talk about the free exercise clause and the establishment clause. The establishment clause says the Congress shall not establish a religion. We don't have the United States religion, kind of like the Church of England, but we're not going to do anything to impede the free exercise of religion. That's it. That's it. I'm one of those people who believes that the world is, they say, don't you realize that most wars are started because of religion? Wrong. The world is better with religion. Better with religion. Half of the charities you wouldn't even see without religion. So don't give me that stuff. And by the way, I got to tell you something. Candace is, she's given the Catholics a good name. You know, I'm a retired Catholic, but I know the rules, and there's a certain degree of organization that I think she finds solace in. And by the way, she's the only person I know who actually uses the term Holy Day of Obligation, which Catholics don't use. By the way, Candace, little side, look up Limbo. Check out the story of that story. That's another one during my youth that freaked me out. In any event, my friends, I don't want to belabor the point. Let me just say something first and foremost. Number one, thank you. Thank you for your commitment. Thank you for your focus. Thank you for your goodness. Thank you for your kindness. To me, obviously, but thank you for your ability to stop what you're doing, because you are telling the world, damn it, I don't have a skin in the game or whatever you want to call it, but I am telling you that I represent a lot of people who truly and honestly take this to heart. And there's a lot of us out there, and you have really made us angry. And we may not be visible in a lot of issues that you might think are interesting. We're not going to be talking about Minnesota every 5 minutes, but this means a lot to us. And you really took on the wrong group. I'm going to leave you with this one. There was remember Jack Reacher? I love this one. The first Jack Reacher with Tom Cruise was actually good. I don't like this new steroid creep. He's a real lefty. But when Tom Cruise, who was a damn good actor, not what anybody says, there was one scene where he was in the bar, and they were going to
He was good in Jack Reacher.
And he, of course, is a killer. So before he basically kicks this guy in the balls and just annihilates him, Tom Cruise says, before he does this, he says, remember, you wanted this. So what we're telling the rest of the world is, remember, you wanted this. When you took Candace on, and Charlie, and kind of us, you thought you were bigger than us. USA thinks they're better than you. Roll says, listen to your elders, boys and girls. There's a reason why men like Lionel have lasted all these years. That's right, I'm a codger. I am a wild man. I'm a child of the 60s. I believe in radicalizing. I believe in raising hell and being a real antipodal. Obviously, who is that? That Balzac line. By the way, anybody named Balzac, you know what I mean? Is I'm here, I represent
Wait.
the opposition.
Can we help you get down?
If somebody says, what are you? I'm the
No,
opposition.
I got you.
That's what I am. Sparky, our good friend, says, usually, Becky is behind Warren's inventing his scapegoat. You know, there's all kinds of things. There's a big story about how this is. But you see what they've done is they've made us very, very angry. And we're going to tell them, remember, you wanted this. You wanted this. Zama says, one lie is not one until it's accepted. That is correct. By the way, remember what a lie is under the rules, under the law. A lie is a misrepresentation of fact with the intent to deceive. It's not just a misrepresentation. It's not misinformation or disinformation or data information. It's information that is
Spoiling the
distorted to
cat.
deceive.
She's the
So there's
office
always,
cat.
and you're always going to lie. We know that. But we know that. We know this going in. We
She's a
understand.
big giant
We live in a
tower.
world where we're not stupid. All I'm saying is, look how they've awakened. This is the Yamamoto one. They've awakened the sleeping giant. TPUSA has no idea. They are so clueless. They think there's something without something. They think that arrogant to do it. So listen, would you be interested in maybe doing one of these again tomorrow night? I love this.
I would love if he does this
I-
again tomorrow night.
I love it. So stay tuned. Please like this, subscribe to the channel, subscribe, and hit that little bell so you're notified. They will tell you. I think we should do this again. At least on the weekend. We'll give it a shot.
She's
By the way,
beautiful.
remember, it's now, it's 7 degrees. 7. And I'm from Florida. Not Florida, I'm from Florida. I never had a
How?
Florida. So this is, let me tell you something. This is, men,
The
your
timer.
balls disappear. Okay? They're diving into a pool forever. In any event, thank you, my dear friend. Thank you. To you and your family, I wish you nothing but the best. Keep on fighting for what's right, fighting for truth. That's it. And remember, they wanted this. They wanted to take us on. Okay.
They
You're
want to
wasted,
take
okay?
us on.
Have a great night, my friend.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Follow us. I got more videos tomorrow, but you know what? We may be back again tomorrow night, so, you know.
I would
mean,
love if he was on
anyway,
tomorrow
as we always
night.
say, my friends, comment as you see fit. And I also say the monkey's dead. Oh, and by the way, make sure you check me out on WABC overnights during the week. They don't know what this is. I
WABC?
don't
Is
know
that what he
to tell you.
said?
This is conspiratorium talk, okay? You know what I mean? Huh? You got your decoder ring? Anyway, my friends, as we always say, monkey's dead. Show's over. Sue you.
Okay. So, I was really good. He's so good. We're just going to watch some tarot cards.
Weekly reading for
For the next
February
couple minutes
1st
while I
to
finish
the
this
8th.
game.
This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and
I'm
Rising
gonna get
Akita.
off.
We're going to jump right
And
in.
then
Virgo.
my 2 dozen are done.
Remember, this is a landmark
2 dozen
month,
are
right?
done.
We, as a collective, have never experienced a
See?
month like this.
I made
There's
the promise.
aspects that
I did the
will
button pushing.
propel you into
Now
a
we have to take it to
brand
the
new era, but
next 2
you
dozen
can't
level. What's the
take
next 2 dozen
everything
level?
with
Do you have an idea?
including your old structures and ways of thinking and patterns and the
You good,
kitchen
girl?
sink. All right, you can bring your dog.
There we go.
But the
Put my
timing
hand
is really
under there.
perfect this
There we
week.
go.
Okay, you see, we
I'll
can
do
get
it
off with a full
left-handed.
moon, but this is a week
One of the
of
benefits
immense
of
healing
being
and change. And
ambidextrous.
yes, very likely some unpredictable
Let's be
events. Okay,
ambidextrous.
it is kind of a warm up. Like you're getting warmed up to Saturn moving into Aries next week, and so this week is really more about just you're really gonna have to think about the new year. That's what this week is asking because you're still riding the wave of the 5-planet conjunction in Aquarius. Remember, which rules the future. It's going to play a big role this week, okay? Because even though those planets are no longer conjunct, we still have 5 planets in Aquarius all
We
week,
still have
right?
5 planets in
So
Aquarius.
this is definitely going to be
Right, Saki?
a
We still have
week
5 planets
of a
in
lot of healing,
Aquarius.
especially for you. And I'll explain why. But as you can see, there's a lot that we didn't discuss in your monthly forecast, and I won't repeat the same things that I said in your monthly forecast.
Okay, there we go.
Anyway, Sunday, February 1st, you got the full moon in Leo. So this is happening at 13 degrees. Think about what happens for you around July 25th.
Okay. Wait. Did you mean? I clicked them.
New
My
moon
bad.
in Leo. Yep. There could be something here that reaches a turning point. This is a full moon in Leo.
I don't think we're going
Fire
to finish
sign,
this
right?
game. I
You
think
might
we're going to
feel a
pause
little
this
bit
game and
fired
come back
up.
to it.
All right. This is a full
But
moon.
I'm not quite
That
at my
doesn't
1
let you
hour mark.
hide.
So
It's
I'm
all
going to do
about
this.
being honest with yourself and others.
And then
especially
I'm going to
because,
jump over to
remember,
Super
5 planets in
Mario
Aquarius still. All right. So there is,
on
truth.
Twitch.
Okay. You're still embracing your individuality. You'll maybe
I'm
even your
embracing my
rebellious side will come out a little
my
bit.
individuality.
You're craving freedom, mental stimulation.
My
You just
mental
might feel that. I mean,
stimulation.
this is your sixth house. Remember, Aquarius rules your sixth house. So your daily routines, which includes your lifestyle, which includes
When I faked
health,
Erica with
health
the
matters.
tissue, I think I
Remember,
put like a
you
fuzzball
are the
on my
ruler of the
face.
six. This is your home. And so there is a sense of comfort, like you get this. you
See,
get this
me
house.
being mean.
But with this full moon,
And the universe
right?
was like,
the moon
okay,
opposite
you're
the
not
sun in
allowed to be
Aquarius,
mean
you
or
remember
catty.
Mars is in Aquarius
Meow.
as well, and there's a bunch of planets. It's all in your February forecast. This full moon allows you to fully express your authentic self, right? And Aquarius is the mind, Leo is the heart. You've got this great mind-heart coherence for this full moon to receive those downloads, those signals. You know, your thoughts could be charged emotionally. Your emotions could be charged thoughtfully. So, with
Oh, that
full
was
moon
pretty cool.
being emotional, this one does
That's a
fill
good
you with
saying.
great passion. It's Leo
He was pretty
energy.
creative with that
It's,
one, don't you think?
unapologetic. Like, you don't care what others think or say.
Not
This
normally.
is you giving yourself permission to be true to you.
Be true to
Especially
me.
when it comes to love and
Push the
relationships
gosh
and
darn
romance
button.
and
Stream for
family and
24
creativity and your
days
passions. But also,
and get used to pushing the
fact
gosh
that
darn
Leo rules your
button.
12th house, it's very spiritual.
That's
it
what
is
today
healing.
is.
The 12th house
The
is the
24th
subconscious.
stream
moon
of that
Represents the
personal
subconscious.
challenge. I can't even say it was a
And
challenge. It was just like,
intuition
hey,
and
push the
healing and
button. Work out
spirituality.
your crap later.
And so there may be this big release, okay? But again, there's this sense of
So I guess I
you
want us to start
uprooting
paying
things
attention to everything now.
to be your authentic
Curate
self.
stuff.
I mean, let it be known could be your mantra
Like, come
today.
up with
Because Leo
ideas.
energy is joyful and it's confident. You have the stage. You're not a backup dancer,
Oh, I didn't do an
Virgo,
X.
right?
I've been X
Remember,
out
it's
there.
Leo, the lion, the roar.
There we
So it
go.
can be a little bit dramatic, but therein lies the point. Your world is your stage.
I can be
Allow
dramatic.
yourself to
It's
radiate
my
during this full moon,
stage.
just so you know this is going to be
Like Joe
very
Rogan said.
you know,
Be the star of your
indicative
own
of
show.
what you
Is
might
that what he
expect
said?
over the
Something
summer.
like that.
All right. Now,
I would look it
reason
up, except I'm
why
being timed.
first I say this can be a lot of healing energy is because Leo rules your 12, Aquarius rules your 6.
I'm really
so that would
happy
be
that
the health
I'm at the
axis
12. But
in
now it's going to be
astrology.
work.
So there may be something here with health matters that this full moon illuminates for you. So just bear that in mind. And yes, it can be physical health, it can be mental health. I mean, you do have Mercury in Aquarius. There's just a lot happening here. But again, a lot of this is going to be more on this spiritual plane for you, okay? And so it is just really, connecting with your intuition around this time. And what's happening is that when we get to the summer, remember, in 2 weeks, we're going to have the new moon solar eclipse in Aquarius. And so you may be getting acclimated to the Leo Aquarius axis, where the North Node will be leaving Pisces, moving into Aquarius. South Node is leaving your sign, moving into Leo. So again, this month,
Starting
you
to
may
yawn.
have a
Time
little
to
bit
go.
of an idea of
Time
what the
to
summer's
go.
going to be like.
Starting
moving
to
forward.
yawn.
Now,
I have
if
to
you're
do
a
the
cross watcher,
piggies.
if you watch your rising
I
your
have to do the
moon,
piggy linens.
or for your, boyfriend, Ricky, or whoever. Fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius will feel this full moon the most. You got planets 11 at 15 degrees. Any other signs in your natal chart? Yeah. Those planets will be aspected. By this full moon, you're going to feel it. Now, Monday, February 2nd, you got Mercury in Aquarius, sextile Chiron in Aries, 23 degrees. So this is the first of 4 sextiles that we will have to Chiron this month, okay? Chiron, the wounded healer. And this is where you just heal those deep wounds, those emotional, subconscious wounds to
Oh, you want to go over there?
transform any pain into wisdom,
Huh?
even to help others, okay?
I have like a
So
little ottoman
you
under
see how
there.
this for you is a big
No?
week of healing.
You want to come up?
a lot of
You
healing.
want to stay on the ottoman?
And this
Choice.
aspect is perfect under the portal of this full moon. It's asking you to
Are we
clear the
on it?
decks, especially with your identity
I got you, baby.
and confidence and self-esteem. But you could be going really deep because the Chiron in Aries, your 8th house, right? 8th house is deep.
I'm going to be going
Remember,
really
it's
deep.
Pluto rule.
I missed what he was
right?
talking about. Deep in what?
Ruler of the underworld. I mean, there's
The ruler of
there's
the underworld.
no
I'm not going deep to
limit
the underworld.
depth here, and so there may be some big transformation that you're seeking to do. 8th house is death and rebirth. Yeah.
Jesus
8th house
has-
is also, building relationships, intimacy.
Lock on that door when
it
it
can be
comes
business
to
partners. It can be work. It's
demon
investment
folk.
as well. Investments for future. It's shared resources, taxes, loans, inheritance, investments,
There we go.
commissions, royalties, things
Okay.
like that. All right. So,
So
it's
that's
your
it.
evolution
I did my
through those
24.
experiences. Now, Aquarius
I
and
guess
Aries are very similar. They're very
number
independent. They're
25
like
has
freedom.
to be
They
something.
do their own thing. So there is this level of self-sufficiency with
She,
this
like,
aspect where it is
hugged
being
me,
proactive.
but she has nails.
You know, it's a sex out. It's a window of
She, like, hugged my
opportunity, but
hand.
you got to put in the effort, right,
No,
to
stop.
heal. So this would
You
be
can't
an
hug me.
amazing opportunity
I have
to
human
heal
skin.
any old wounds that have to
Alright.
do with not only.
All right, I'm gonna
you
go.
know,
At that
everything I
bite,
said
I'm
earlier
gonna
about,
go.
You know, your 8th house.
All
but
right, so have
in
a
your
nice
6th
one.
house, which includes
And
work.
let me see, how do I
There
do
may
this?
be something here with work or your daily
24,
activities
24.
or
This
health. All
is
right,
the
and it could be
end.
truly
24, I did
cathartic.
it. 2 dozen. I said
And
2 dozen.
profound. Mercury's in Aquarius. It's freeing the mind.
And